Good morning, my YouTube friends and family. I'm kind of standing under a carport, that's why my face is dark. Jeff is on vacation, so I'm kind of by myself. I'm not as pressed on time as normal. Let me step out in the light. And I've got some things I need to get done this week that I've kind of been putting off because I knew he would be taking a vacation. So first on the agenda this week is yesterday. We took the grandkids to the lake, and we got to the lake. Man, I can't get this light right. We got to the lake and the winch wouldn't work on the boat. It's a big deck boat, so I had a winch put on to pull it up and down so I didn't have to crank it. And we got down there, got ready to unload it, and I noticed this wire was pulled out. And even if I held it down on there, I couldn't get the winch to work. So I don't know if there's something's happened here in the solenoid or whatever, but I've got a trailer place here local. I mean, service with them is exceptional. I bought a lot of trailers from them and they really take care of me. That's who put all this on, the electric jack and the winch. I wasn't going to disappoint the grandkids, so when we got down there, I flipped this winch into free spool to get it undone, and we launched the boat because I was not going to disappoint those grandkids. They were looking forward to getting down there and tubing and whatnot. So we found a place to leave the boat so I could get the trailer fixed today, and we'll get back down there and get the boat. So let me take that out to Hayes' Trailer Sales. Travis just messaged me and said that he works for a contractor, a pretty good sized contractor here in town, but the contractor he's taking a couple of days off, so Travis hadn't had to work in the last couple of days, so he's gonna help me again today. Well, I got that gangster in here with me. Y'all recognize him from some other videos, last couple. It's working out good. He can help me because Jeff being off, I could sure use the help. We are going to, just to give you a heads up, we're going to take them dump trailers off that we tried to take off a couple of days ago, and the dump was backed up. I've got one loaded down with metal, so we're going to take it to the recycle place, and the other one's trash, and we're going to take it to the trash dump. We're going to pick up the big tractor. I've got a rental house that they're wanting some gravel added to their driveway. I happen to have a pile of gravel, so we can load it on a dump trailer and get it up there. So that just gives you a heads up of what we're going to do. Travis, you want to get our straps out, please? We won't need the little round ones, just the straps. Oh, we can't get to my dump trailer back there because there's a lot of action going on around that house. There's somebody else pulling in. Thank goodness. We've been waiting for a couple months to get on this little house and get it going, and where we can get it rented. We're going to unload the tractor off the truck. This trailer right here is full of scrap metal, so we're going to take that scrap metal off, and I can use that tractor to load that gravel and take it over to that rental house and spread it out. We're going to take that dump trailer right there and go around to some rental houses because we've been saving metal. I've got metal at some of the rental houses, so we're going to load some of it up. hold it right there up against that while I go tighten it up. Here's a rental house here that we've kind of piled up some metal and stuff back here. We're gonna load that on the trailer. I asked Travis if I could just video him loading it and me not do anything. He wasn't real fond about that idea, I don't think. He just kind of grinned a little bit, but we're gonna get this loaded. I guess I'll help him instead of just, you know, video him working. Because when I ran that by him, he just kind of grinned. He didn't have much to say about him doing it all, me videoing. Yeah.
I'm still stopped up.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you can come help us for a while and then I'll come help you.
Okay.
No, we're loading up metal and stuff right now.
Okay.
And we get this hauled off, I'll come up your way.
All right.
All right, see ya.
See you.
Travis, you about got it done for the time I get the camera set up and all that. Maybe I can get one piece. See if we can slide that up there. Whoa. You fast. I'm gonna say this in front of Travis. This boy knows how to work. I noticed that the first time he helped me is like, you show him what to do, tell him what to do, and he jumps in and goes at it. We back up to the trailers. He's out of the truck before I am. He's back there working the jacks, getting the trailer hooked up. He's not a spectator. I've hired people in the past and had people that work for me, and they think it's a spectator sport, that they're supposed to watch me work. And anybody that takes anything off of me, they get a thumbs up in my book. And he knows how to jump in there and work, and I like it. Hold her down. Travis, let her down.
Yeah, but it got most of it.
Most of it?
There's a little bit piece on the end I'm gonna pull it.
Ah, we'll pull it off. There you go, hold her down.
Wish I had all that money.
All that money?
Oh, y'all, your money.
Yeah.
I think I'm just a 2-year-old.
You are?
I own a 17 model truck and a pontoon boat.
Can't do no better than that.
Rolling living.
Living the American dream.
Yeah, besides gas payments.
Yeah, gas.
Of gas.
Yeah, that's the truth right there.
I think the balloon yesterday cost me $62 to fill that tank up.
I know it.
I put a quarter tank in an hour.
It's outrageous. Go back there and close the gates up.
Trying to kill you.
You ain't a kidding, man. They're making it rough. Well, we had 1,640 pounds, 14,260 pounds. Truck and trailer weighs 12,620 pounds, 1,640 pounds. We got $94.30. Travis and I aren't going to get rich, but we might can get a double cheeseburger instead of a single today. I'm renovating those 5 units, so what I'm doing is I'm culling out metal and then all the stuff that'll go to the landfill, because there's no sense in taking stuff I can recycle to the landfill. What I did was, when I bought those apartments, I got to checking into getting a dumpster, and the price of what they're renting dumpsters for, I'm like, I can buy a dump trailer for that price. So I just went and bought another dump trailer, because the way things go up, this has happened to me in the past, that I can turn around and sell that dump trailer in a few years when I get done with it. If I want to sell it, there's such a demand for them, I don't need to sell it. But if I wanted to sell it, I can turn around and get my money back out of it, no problem. I just had a buddy of mine called. He's got a sink stopped up, Travis and I are going to go over there and see if we can unstop that sink. It's not going to be a place I'm going to take you with me. I will show you the tools that I'm going to take to unclog it, but I won't take you in the house. We got the flex shaft, we got the air snake, we got the Milwaukee, the switch tank. Of course, that's a rigid Milwaukee. There's the fittings that go on the flex shaft. So maybe out of that arsenal of tools, one of them will unclog it. I'm not sure which one we will need, but one of them will work. I will let you know when we are done what worked, what I used. Now I will tell you that air snake, a few weeks ago I was in a situation with a bathtub and there was just no way to get down the drain. And we started with that air snake, and I started at 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and it just was not breaking it loose. We poured a little bit of acid down it, and we give it about 15-20 minutes and let that acid work. Still was not unstopped. And I took the air snake, and at about 30-35 pounds, it knocked it out. So that saved the day. That kept from having to go under the house, cut a pipe in two, and you put all that back together, which I was not wanting to do. And then I had a guy a day later to go under the house, check the house out, make sure I didn't knock anything loose with the air snake. Everything was good and tight, no leaks, anything. So it worked on that situation. We're going to knock this out and then I'll let you know. Travis and I got that line unstopped. It was a kitchen sink, and it was probably as bad of one that I've ever had. We used the Milwaukee, the switch tanks, the switch backs, whatever you call those things, you know, where you can switch the cables out. We used that, and what I found that it was doing was it was penetrating the clog, but then when I would come back out, the clog would seal back up. We wound up using the flex shaft, I believe it's the 102, and those chain knockers, they got it cleaned out. I videoed a little bit of the Milwaukee running, but I didn't video the flex shaft running because Travis was running the drill part and I was feeding it, and when it was going through the clog, it was really hard to push, and it was even had some resistance on it coming back out, and I didn't really think we had the clog fixed. And I hooked the sink back up, and lo and behold, it was fixed. So the chain knocker knocked it out. We're headed back now to, we got the dump trailer hooked back up behind us. I don't know if you can see it. We're gonna go up, and I had a tenant that wanted a little gravel put on their drive, and we're gonna load some gravel and do that job now. Just to show you, this is a nice feature on this tractor right here. Undoes those arms, you can see them coming up. Sure makes it nice changing implements on the front end. Now I will tell you, if there's wind noise, I'm sorry, that air conditioner's on high. It's 95 degrees, and it's all that air conditioner that can do to keep this cab cool when it's 95. And I can tell you, I've already made a call to see about getting this cab tinted. Get these windows, all of them tinted. But we're gonna load this gravel right here in that dump trailer. Let me lock these arms back down. And you can see them going down. That's just too sweet. That's all I can say about that. I'll see if I can get you a shot of me getting a bucket. Everything about this tractor right here is A-okay, buddy. A-okay. The gravel's been out here. It's been rained on. And that's dense grade. It's got all the sand in it, so it's gotten kind of packed a little bit. Let's see what we're in. Oh, there we go. Had her in too high gear. Give her a little gas too. Get us a load. Saturday I moved a bunch of gravel with this tractor. I pumped the tires up to, front tires to 40 pounds, handle the load. It's so hot, I told Travis just sit in the truck. Also, the four-wheel drive is just right here, easy to engage. Let's go up in here and break this gravel up a little bit, because it is gotten set here and gotten packed. But it ain't nothing for this tractor. And at all. I can tell you that. Just everything about it. That big loader, you can't load it too much. Tractor handles it. Wonderful. And as I was headed to the trailer, I just reached down and pulled it out of four-wheel drive. Now I'm pushing her back in four-wheel drive. We'll go in here and get us a good load. You know, there's not a lot I can really complain about this tractor. If there's only anything I was going to complain about, it is a nice cab, but like when it's 95 like this, and if you're running all day long, you're out bush hogging or something like that, without these windows tinted, that air conditioner struggles to keep the cab cool. There's not any insulation in the roof. It could be insulated a little more. It could be sealed up a little more. Sealed up a little better. But other than that, everything about this thing is good. It's got a lot of power, you know, the L6060, and got that turbo on it. Good tractor. There's your throttle. When I leave you, you'll run that up about 2,000 RPMs. There's forward and reverse. Okay. That pedal. There's a brake if you need it. Tilt wheel. Pull your steering wheel down. Okay. Pull it down. There you go. Tilt wheel. That's it.
That's it. All right.
And then here is there is high turtle. Once you get out on the road, you can kick it up into that. When we get ready to make that turn to go down to the house, you know, in that dip, you can just drop it down turtle. It'll slow it down a little bit. You don't have to touch the throttle. Just, you know, off your pedal right there speeds it up and slows it down.
Okay, where's your the gear?
You don't have it. That's
okay.
it. Okay. That's all you got. Okay. And then this is slower and faster right there. All right. You just run that up about 2,000 RPMs. Okay. And all right, you good? Not sure what happened to the audio here. But these dump trailers, man, I've got a 12-footer and this is the 14-footer. Man, they're just so handy. I constantly am using them all the time. Either when we're gutting a house, hauling off debris, hauling off metal, like here, hauling some gravel. I do this a lot where I have a guy bring me some gravel at a location, then I haul it to different places I need it. I just wanted to put a thin coat on it. Gravel has gotten so expensive. I don't know if this will put a thin coat on it or not. Drop a little up here and let Travis feather it up next to the porch there. I'm not gonna have him do a lot of raking at 95 degrees, I know that. That's for sure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop a couple piles here and there, and then I'll take this land leveler, try to level it a little bit. It does pretty good with gravel. Just put a little out like that. One of the things I've kind of been thinking about is, you know, I mow all of my rental properties. That's something that's not really added into the rent or figured in. I just do it I like mowing, I like the exercise, and I like my properties to look nice. And it's something I just kind of do. But with diesel being $6 a gallon and the mower's running on the high test, and it's like $5.69, I think. It's becoming where it's not feasible for me to do it. I've slowed down on Roundup and things like that because it's just things have gotten so high that, you know, it's cutting into my rent. My property taxes are going up, my insurance is going up, and it's, you know, I'm trying to be as kind to people as I can with the rent, but it's going to get to a point that something's going to have to give. This little leveler here, this land leveler is what it's called. Really handy. Really handy for gravel. If the dirt's dry, it's okay, but if the dirt's not dry, you can't do much with it. With this, it's mainly for gravel. It's mainly for gravel. This is where she shines right here. And I've got a cylinder on my third arm, so I can adjust what it does. I'm hoping we can make that load of gravel work. Because there again, I'm just trying to really watch my expenses now. I used to not really have to worry about it, you know, to a big extent, but it's getting to the point now that it's getting so serious. Now that I'm not sure what we're going to do. That land leveler is a deal for gravel. And I like it because I push stuff back. I have bent the back of it a little bit. But you put that tractor in four-wheel drive and it'll sure push her backwards. Does a good job. Tractor's running at a high idle because it's regenerating. I think we're going to call that good. I think that'll be satisfactory. That's a good thin piece of gravel. What do you think?
I think it's good.
You think it's good, Travis? If you approve, we're going to go with it.
All right.
Well, you might can see that tractor back there coming along behind us. Might see it in the mirror. Travis and I got our day done. So we wanted to tell you bye. We'll see you another day. It's been a busy day. Been a good day. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you another day. That's a lot of days, isn't it?